Hello everyone, I am Dr. Anand Karnam, consultant neurophysician at Sri Anand Child and Neuro Center. Parkinson's disease. If you are watching this video, you might have heard about this disease at least once. So, I'll discuss about Parkinson's disease by sharing small stories. In 1817, Dr. James Parkinson, he described the symptoms of Parkinson's disease and called it shaking palsy. But long ago, in 2nd century, our own Charaka, he observed these symptoms. He was treating a king of Varanasi with an unexplained shaking disorder. The king had shaking of limbs, rigidity, the stiffness of limbs, along with slowness of movements. He was walking very slow, he was turning very slow, and along with that, he also had an expressionless face. So, despite giving multiple treatments, the king did not have any respite. So one day he was observing a group of monkeys in the nearby forest. Then he noticed that few of the monkeys had similar symptoms of shaking and tremor. Then he also observed that those monkeys were consuming a type of herb. So Charaka, he decided to try that herb onto the king, and when he tried, the king experienced remarkable improvement. So the king was very happy, and Charaka later renamed this as Kampavata, which also means shaking. In the 19th century, Dr. Carlson, Dr. Horny-Kiewicz, and Dr. Berkmeyer, they made groundbreaking contributions in this field. So they found out that the levels of dopamine in the brain are significantly low. This is due to degeneration of neurons in the brain, and when they supplemented dopamine, that resulted in remarkable improvement in symptoms. Several prominent figures also suffered from this disorder. Boxer Muhammad Ali, late Dr. Pranab Mukherjee, and Mr. Rajesh Khanna, they were very vocal about their symptoms, leading to the public awareness. So we discussed about the symptoms of Parkinson's disease and how it occurs. But the most important question is it curable? Okay, the answer is no. It is treatable but not completely curable. Don't get disappointed. Let me explain. So in this Parkinson's disease, there is degeneration or death of neurons or brain cells in a specific region of the brain known as substantia nigra. So when these cells die, the levels of dopamine decreases. So what happens when the levels of dopamine decrease? Dopamine is a chemical which makes the movements smooth and controlled. Okay, then when there is lack of dopamine, the movements become broken, slow, and associated with tremor. So what do? We supplement dopamine in the form of tablet that leads to improvement in symptoms. But the dopamine is short-lived and it leads to recurrence of symptoms once the effect wanes off. So we titrate the dose of dopamine along with the response. So Parkinson's disease is a manageable condition. Unlike other neurological conditions, this is quite treatable and symptoms are controllable, so that the quality of life will be better. We will explore further facets of this disease in coming videos. Stay tuned.